Hi, I'm Vicki Milstein, Principal of Early Education for the Brookline Schools. Welcome back to Be Parenting, the buzz around parenting. Today we're going to talk about reading. Everyone loves to talk about reading. You've probably heard it 1,000 times, but here are some very specific things you might want to know. The biggest predictor of later school reading success, you know what research says? Reading to your child. That puts an awful lot of pressure on parents. But there is no better payback than reading to your child from the time they are very, very young. Research says something more. You know what else influences children's reading success? Parents reading. Let your children see you reading. If they see you reading, it's an activity they will want to engage in too. And then you might wonder, well, what book to choose? There are so many, how do I know? You can certainly let your child be the guide. They will tell you what they love. But children sometimes get stuck on a type of book, and you may have read that one story just one too many times for your liking. So take a trip to the library, go to a bookstore, look online, hear about what the books are going to be about, and then you and your child can decide together. You can become book critics and decide which are the really good ones and which ones you don't like so much. Don't be afraid to read the same book many times. It's perfectly okay. Children get something out of it, even if they've heard it 5 or 6 times or 50 times. I know that children learn to memorize stories when they hear them multiple times, and you will be excited when your child joins in to your reading of their favorite book. But then there's something more. Reading the book is wonderful, and sharing that special time, it's terrific. But talking about a book, now that is something different. Children begin to comprehend stories because they've talked about them. You can talk about the characters, and don't be afraid to use that word. You can talk about the problem in the story. You can relate it to personal experience. You know, I never did that thing that Curious George did, but I did something else I got in trouble for. Oh, children love to hear that, and they'll remember the things you got in trouble for as much as they'll remember Curious George. You can look at all kinds of things, including the illustrations in a book. They're beautiful, they tell part of the story. You can think about what they mean to you, what kind of meaning they have, what the author was trying to tell, or what the illustrator is trying to tell. You can even talk about what the title tells you, and who the author is, and the illustrator. All these parts of reading add to your child's ability to understand books, to interpret what authors mean, to catch the nuance of meaning that an illustrator is telling through the way the eyebrows are furrowed or the way the mouth is turned down. Every page of a book holds surprises, and every page of a book offers treasures. Take some time, slow it down, read with your child, and then someday they'll read to you.